What's going on YouTube? What's happening? So, first things first, if you're enjoying a cup of coffee, oh man, enjoy for me please. Oh, I love you. Look how beautiful. And then secondly, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm sitting in something called the garland pose, the malasana pose, the squat pose, the baby pose. This is an extended stretch that offers so many benefits. And so whenever I record chats, I take advantage of sitting in this pose. And so let's get to the topic. I quit caffeine and enjoyed, embraced, and endured the detox, the headaches, the weakness, and everything else that goes along with quitting caffeine. And so you're probably finding it strange that I'm talking about enduring and enjoying headaches. But when I came across so many videos, too many people suffered when I think we don't have to. And so I didn't know this until I did research and found out what happens when we quit caffeine and what happens to the body. And I came across interesting information that led me to being able to endure it and embrace it like I did. And so this is what I found out. When quitting caffeine, the blood vessels in the brain dilate or swell, which triggers pain. And so learning this was a great thing. So all I could do was picture that for 4 decades drinking caffeine, that my blood vessels were narrow, causing difficulty with blood going through. And so on day number 1, I felt normal. On day number 2, I woke up with such a headache. And this headache lasted all day and all night. But I kept in mind, look at what's going on. My blood vessels, which were narrowed down, are now dilating, opening up, or swelling, allowing more blood to flow to the brain. And so I said, what a wonderful thing. And so I'm going to endure this because I'll handle pain if I know if it's for something good. And this is definitely something worthwhile. And so I rode with that. And so the next thing that I did was that I took 2 kids to a playground called Harborland, and I played with them for 2 hours. And I endured this headache, man. When I bent down to tie my shoes, it got worse, and jumping up and down, I felt that it was pounding, but I didn't say anything. I didn't announce it. I didn't say, oh, my headaches, oh, I want to be in bed. I made sure not to do something like stay in bed or stay home, because time will go slower on that account. At least keeping busy had me moving around as bad as I felt. But as bad as I felt was as good as I felt for what I was doing. And so it was a great thing to do. And so I carried on, and then at nighttime I had dinner with a friend, and I told him I quit coffee, and he went, because he knows how much I love coffee. And so look at this, man. Look at this beautiful cup of coffee that I gave up, man, to settle for teas, man. I'm drinking teas now. And so in the comments, I'm gonna write, because I want to document what goes on, because I'm only 12 days in. And so I'm going to document what goes on and explain why and stuff like that. But here I'm going to talk about enduring the pain. So on day 2, the headaches, which I endured, man, and I made it through. On day 3, the headaches went away. On day 3, thoughts of what was the point of living? You know what? I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't go out anymore, man. And so the only thing I had in my life was coffee, man. In the mornings, I loved it so much, and I had to give that up. And so on day 5, I'm feeling okay, but on the weak side, and that's expected, and I endured that, which is all good. I also had vivid dreams, which were awesome, and incredible cravings for sweets, for fried foods, and stuff like that, which I handled okay. On day 6, I felt energetic, cravings. On day 7, irritated and full of violent thoughts. And so, I usually get some, a sense of violence going on in my head every once in a while, man. But I thought people were out to kill me, man. It was incredible. And so on day 8, feeling fantastic, clear, and full of energy. On day 9, 10, 11, and today, the 12th, feeling energetic and elated. And so that's a good thing. And so If anyone's watching this video, you may be afraid to quit coffee because of what you're gonna face. But if you know that it's such a good thing that we've been restricting blood flow to our heads, to our brains on account of caffeine, and how it's not so good long term, man. I thought I'll never have to give it up, and I did. And that day came, and I faced it, and I faced it this way, where I embraced it, and I even went to enjoy the headache. I said, you know what? For a good thing, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna fight it. I cleaned the house. I remodeled my bathroom. I kept myself busy. I moved around. I tried to keep myself in motion, even though the tendency was to lounge around, maybe watch some YouTube. But I can't lie in a funk and be like, oh, you know what, look at this pain. And so anyway, if anyone's watching this video, man, maybe I made it easier for you. Maybe if it ever comes time for you to quit caffeine, you can embrace the pain, the detox, and the headaches. Or if it's not time yet, man, enjoy it. Look at that coffee, how beautiful it is, man. And so anyway, that's it for my chat. I hope you got something out of it. And until the next one, catch ya!